A push to stem the rising tide of homelessness by keeping more Vermonters from losing the homes that they already have.
A new report to state lawmakers recommends expanding a program that provides a lawyer to people facing eviction.
As Calvin Cutler reports, a pilot program helped dozens of people stay in their homes.
Chris Jacobs moved into this home 30 years ago under a verbal agreement with the property owner that he could live there in perpetuity.
On a handshake with the landlord, he's like, just remember, if you don't have a roof over your head, the other bills don't matter.
Not long after, Jacobs was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis and requires constant in-home care.
The most important thing is the proximity to my caregivers.
But the landlord who made that agreement has since died. His family took over the property and are now selling. And they say Jacobs has to go. Law enforcement served him with no-cause eviction papers shortly before we talked to him on Tuesday.
But yeah, millions of pages, lots of signatures.
Under a pilot program in Lamoille and Windsor counties, tenants like Jacobs who are facing eviction are offered free legal representation so they can exercise all of their rights under the law.
There is not affordable housing available, so when tenants are evicted, they really can't replace the housing.
Vermont Legal Aid says the pilot program is working at preventing evictions and that state lawmakers should expand it statewide. Vermont Legal Aid tells me that they reached out to 206 Vermonters who were facing eviction. 94 Vermonters responded and 72 of those cases were closed. That means that 46% of Vermonters who were part of this program avoided being locked out. But others, like former state representative and property manager Heidi Sherman, says if the goal is to keep a roof over people's heads, lawmakers should assist with tenants' underlying financial struggles that may lead to them to miss rent payments.
The resources can be used to help good tenants when they are struggling, when they have an unexpected expense that precludes them from paying rent, and then evictions wouldn't start to happen.
Back in Colchester, Jacobs may not have a case to keep his current housing, but he is working with Vermont Legal Aid to chart a path forward, potentially in a nursing home. He stresses how fragile a living situation can be and how quick life can be turned upside down.
You have to have a bulletproof, impregnable foundation built so that nobody can knock one of the bases out from the foundation and make your house fall down,
A struggle to support tenants and landlords as housing remains a hot debate in the Green Mountains. Reporting in Colchester, Calvin Cutler, Channel 3 News.